Bombay Rose focuses on a romance between two flower sellers in Bombay named Kamala and Salim. Amidst the bustle of a magnetic and multifaceted city, budding love between the two dreamers is tested by duty and religious divides. This is written, edited, and directed by Jinchali Rao and is a Netflix original film, having recently been released after premiering at Venice Film Festival in 2019, followed by a screening at TIFF that same year. What caught my attention regarding this film, and what it's ultimately known for, is its animation style. This was made frame by frame using painted animation on the computer and took 60 artists over the course of 18 months to complete. The film is Rao's ode to the city of Mumbai and its many inhabitants. Mumbai is known as the City of Dreams, and she looks to capture that same spirit of dreamers by dividing up time among a number of individuals we see throughout the film. While Kamala and Salim have the primary arc, we also focus on Kamala's younger sister Tara, her English teacher named Shirley D'Souza, a young orphan named Tipu, whom Tara forms a friendship with, and an antique shop owner named Anthony, among many others. While the use of painted animation doesn't give way for all of these characters to be as overly expressive as you're used to seeing in animated movies, each frame is absolutely beautiful, with each snapshot being worthy of something you can hang up on your wall, whether it be characters at work, or home, or simply walking through the streets. Every location and every person, down to the side characters who only pop up for a scene or two, looked great. Now, the film could have potentially worked as live action, with the sound mixing and voice work so crisp that it feels like you're right there with these characters. But going with animation allows for the film to really highlight the more dreamlike quality that Rao was trying to go for here. It especially tries to highlight a sense of optimism, even through some of the darkest times. And there are moments where things get pretty dark here, with death being a somewhat recurring theme throughout this. All that being said, while the story does work overall, I didn't find it to be quite as strong as the animation itself. The film often maintains this one consistent energy level, and there are certain instances that don't hit you quite as much on an emotional level as I think they should have. It relies heavily on visual cues to do the heavy lifting, which is great since film is first and foremost a visual medium, but what ends up happening is the film weaves in and out between a number of different story arcs on top of things such as flashback and dream sequences. And while I'm all about tonal consistency, because of the way things transition, sometimes it'll break off from a character's storyline and it'll be a bit jarring, or you're watching a flashback and may not realize it right away. So it can lose you from time to time as it tries dividing up its focus. And when there's a moment that's meant to convey something a little more intense, because it's somewhat conveyed in that same style as just any other scene, you may not always connect with that moment emotionally. But that's not to say the film has no emotion at all, don't get me wrong there. There's still enough here to appreciate the story and the characters overall. It's just not quite on the same level as the animation, at least for me. But with the amount of time that went into constructing this and how wonderful it looks, it makes this worth checking out, even if only once. It's on Netflix now, so give it a shot if you can. Bombay Rose gets a 6.5 out of 10. So let me know, did you see Bombay Rose, or are you planning to see it, and what were your thoughts? Did you like this animation style? Do you have a favorite animated movie you've seen lately? Let me know in the comments below so we can discuss. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please like it and share it, and for more movie reviews and film discussion, please make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay updated. Thanks for watching everyone, and keep having fun with film.